Well, hello folks and Happy New Year. You might have noticed that this isn't a transit logo. No, today we're down in Dublin to do this. In fact, we do some stations, starting with this one, Docklands station. So let's go. Well, folks, as you can see, this station once had a rail yard. There's some railway tracks over there and there's a pair of tracks there, but it appears to have be abandoned with all the tracks removed. It might not be. I'm not from Dublin, I don't know of the local station. Here we can see what appears to be a disused and abandoned rail yard. There are some railway tracks up there, an old signal box, and then it's all just bank and bare here. This piece of track here appears to be, suggests to me that all this track here has been dug up and this isn't used anymore, and it all just leads off that way because the signal does work. Track goes off there and up there. Now what could this mean? This could mean that there used to be a freight depot here that doesn't exist anymore, or a train depot down there no longer exists, or I could just be reading into this and it has nothing to do with anything. Anyway, onto the main station. So here we can see the station building, and just down over there you can see how long the platform is, and that over there is Croke Park. But if we can see how long the platform is, and it has a rather long car park with a single car parked inside. Over there, behind that annoyingly placed building, we can see a railway line. Train over there, the train over there. That's the line that leads then into Dublin Connolly, which is somewhere over that way. This track here continues under that bridge where that dart train is going over right now. And here you can see what I assume to be the older logo. I could be completely wrong, but it does look like the one, the stuff you see in those orange trains. I don't know. It could be new, it could be the most recent one, but I think it's a bit old. I think it is actually old, the older logo. Please tell me in the comments if I'm wrong or if I'm right. Now you might wonder why I haven't gone into the station yet. Well, it's simply because the station is closed. The station also has a wee bike park. Well, I assume it's a bike park, I don't actually know, but there's a station entrance over there. Down the road from the station there, we can see this old lift bridge. So whenever a boat comes through, you'd think that this bridge would have, I don't know, it looks really old, so it might not have left at all. But it's quite rusted. Don't see any boats coming down the way, so I don't think we're going to see it in action. Let me know though actually if this does work, this bridge works, because I'm not sure. I'm curious to know. Anyways, that concludes our time here at Docklands station. We're now going to head to another station, which is... Look, it's one of those things that like move. Up and down. It's not digital. That's cool. And there's also Bob Ross. Well folks, that just about concludes our time here over there at Docklands station. So now we're going to head to another station, which is Malahide. Also folks, interestingly enough, this station is actually twinned with another station, that being Handforth in England, the one with all the different signs. And honestly, they do look pretty much the same. It's scary. But yeah, this station is twinned with Handforth. Now at the end of the platform, there is no trespassing prosecuted sign. That's actually down there, but we can't go down there because of the yellow line. But interestingly, there is a CCTV box. You can see there. I think I just saw myself on it. See if I can see myself. Look, there I am. Now, if you ever find yourself sitting in this seating area, like I am right here, right now, I feel sorry for you. But you'll also notice a few things, such as another seat, a closable door, and a second platform. So much to do here, isn't there? You'll also notice a footbridge and some lifts. See, look, I was right. It is twinned with Handforth. Anyway, here we are now on platform 1. It's the same as platform 2. Now folks, as this station is a terminating station for the Dart, you're going to see services that stop here. It also, folks, happens to be a stop on the Belfast to Dublin line. So trains such as this Enterprise train, 231, pass through here, non-stop. And there it goes. Yes, they pass through the station non-stop to Belfast. At this station, you can also hear the occasional creepy ice cream van playing songs. You'll also see at the station this sign that says, "Keep behind the yellow line. Danger, trains may pass at speed." That's what that says. I can read Irish. I can definitely read Irish. This station here also lies on the Dublin Coastal Trail. Maybe it's the town. Just there. Okay folks, if you can see a pair of lights down there, that's our train. We're actually going to take that train now to the next station, which is Clongriffin. The first thing to note here is that the platforms here are ridiculously large. Like, look at the size of this. It's mad. It's ridiculous. And look at the size of the station building. It looks like a bridge, for goodness sake. It probably even is a bridge. And then there's just whatever this is. There's a bike park down here, my goodness. Here folks, we actually see something I've never seen whenever I'm on the train down here. A train going to Dundalk. Usually I'll just end at Drogheda and you get the Enterprise to Dundalk and onwards. This is bizarre. There is as well at the station just an overabundance of planes all coming in to land at the airport, let's say across that way. There's just so many of them. That's why, is that Aer Lingus or I think it might be. I can't tell, maybe it's Delta. No, it's Aer Lingus. Yeah, it's Aer Lingus. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the obscenely large ticket hall I've up here. It's massive. Oh yeah. There must also be a bridge as well. Down into the station. Mad. Now let's head down now to platform number 2 and 3. I'm now on platform 2 and there's nothing here. It's very big but also just very like sparse. There's nothing here. And then just across the way we're here, we have platform 3, which might not ever get used like in Port Arthur probably does. But if you look here, nothing on the just destination display. There's also a bag on the tracks over there. Just wasteful of rubbish. Littering, that's what it is. Anyway, let's now head back over to platform 1 to do a bit of train spotting, because that's really all there is to know about this station. So I noticed here that there's a keep behind this line here, meaning that this was a platform, or I actually realised that this was intended to be a platform here, but was never used. And platform 3 over there is used as a passing platform at Castle Rock, but is never properly used. Also, here comes a dart train. However, I'm only going to be whenever I can do train spotting, I'm only going to be train spotting express trains, not that, because otherwise I run out of space. I suppose I'll just get this thing coming in because it's a different dart from the one we've seen. There it is. Now onto the actual proper express trains. Oh, look at that, you only ever see those in Belfast City Airport. Well, not anymore anyway. No. Set. I wonder why. Oh, look, there's Barack Obama. Yes, the dart is 41 years old. Oh, look, there's another one. Right there. And there's the other type of dart. There. Oh, let's go stuff on. Alright folks, so I'm now gonna get on the next train out of here and take you to our next and final station of this video, which is Clontarf Road. Now there's really only one reason I've come to this station, it's because of the Dart Devil that's just there. That's it. Oh, there's an ICR coming. Yeah, it just has a dart. There's just a dart down beside it. There's one of the older trains. There's 2 wee carriages, and then there's 2 of these trains. They're both older trains, but you know what I mean. One of them has a taller roof and one of them has a shorter roof. Well, with that out of the way, it's time to do some more train spotting. And then once my train comes in to take me back into Connolly, I'll end the video. But yes, train spotting time, express train edition. Well folks, with that ICR leaving and this DART train pulling in, I'm going to end this video here. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you learned something new, and I hope you have a very happy new year, because tomorrow is New Year's Day. 2026 is tomorrow. So yes, have a very happy new year, and I shall see you in the next video, whenever that may be. Goodbye.
Hi there. I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. And I hope you'll take its message away with you, that anger is a very powerful emotion and must be controlled. It's important to find a way to temper your anger by thinking of something positive. For example, whenever I get angry, I just say to myself, oh, wait a second, I'm unbelievably wealthy, which makes everything okay.